Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So when you're on a path of personal growth, personal development, you're trying to better yourself, trying to make yourself stronger, mind, body, and soul, and you're on a daily disciplined program, and you're dedicated to it. When you've started this journey, you will lose friends. It's happened to me over and over and over again. People that I know will present themselves as being just too weak to be around a motherfucker who's striving forward. Some people just want to sit on the side of the road on the path to life, on the path to greatness. They just want to sit there. They want to bitch, they want to moan, they want to complain, they want to be negative, they want to chase vice, they want to medicate themselves, they want to sit there and go through their little fucking dramas, their roller coaster ride all the time. They want to be constantly searching for validation from others in order to be little vampires and to make themselves feel better because they're always in this wounded bird kind of mode. These are these real negative nillies, these fuck the world motherfuckers. I used to be like that. I got sick of being like that. And the only thing that got me out of it was my fucking program. Was the mind, body, and soul program that I promote so much in almost all my videos and that I live, that I'm all about. It's what keeps me going. You gotta stay on top of that shit and you will lose friends because of it. Motherfuckers will present themselves as just too weak to be around you. They will get angry at you. They'll lash out at you. They'll have this attitude like, man, that motherfucker, I'm so sick of hearing all his positive shit. If I have to hear another one of those fucking positive fucking quotes this guy's posting on Facebook, or that he's always talking about eating right and going to the gym. I'm fucking sick of that shit. These are the ones. Those are the ones that you're gonna get. I've heard all that shit from people. More than just one or two. People present themselves like that every year or so that I make strides forward. Suckers fall off, and that's okay. It's like leaves falling off a tree. Leaves are temporary. The tree is permanent. The process that you're going through of making yourself a better person is what matters. And the right people, the people that are strong enough to be able to be around somebody like you that are on their own path of personal growth and development, just like you are, those types of people will start to gravitate towards you. The right people. The weaklings, the suckers, all those negative motherfuckers are just dead leaves falling off. You never know who's going to present themselves that way. I've had people that I really have liked. Many that I haven't liked, and that I kind of knew. I mean, you can kind of tell when some of these motherfuckers are coming, and I had about 2 or 3, which I knew right away. As soon as I started this path of trying to become a better person, they fell off quick, and I knew they would. I knew they were going to do that. But I've had people that I really have liked, that I never expected would be somehow offended by me trying to make myself better. Now, how weird does that sound, right? Why would anybody be offended because you're trying to make yourself better? Misery loves company. These suckers, these weakling motherfuckers, vampires, they're like leeches. They need a host to suck off of. They need that energy to keep them fucking going. That's what they're doing down at the bar. All whining and complaining about their fucking jobs and their fucking lives and their relationships and everything about their health. Never doing anything about it. Sitting there ordering another, hey, can I have another? And fucking complain more, complain more. It feels so good to just dump like a little dump truck at the fucking landfill and dump your load on other people. And as soon as you check out and you say, you know what? Maybe I'll just pay my bill, I'll go home, eat some good food, do some push-ups, read a book. Think about life for a while. Stop pacifying myself so much like some weak little baby. I'm gonna man up, I'm gonna be strong, no matter what it takes. I'm gonna meet this suffering instead of run from it. As soon as you start making those decisions, motherfuckers get all pissy, get all offended. Well, you think you're better than me? That motherfucker thinks he's so great? I've had people come at me like this. These are not real friends. Now, you don't have to go around and start deleting people and dumping people and getting rid of people. I mean, you can if you want, but I haven't done that. They have done it themselves. Just because I'm on a path of personal growth and development doesn't mean you need to be where I'm at. I have standards. I don't hang out with total losers anymore. If you're going backwards in life, and for me, that would mean if you're an active gang member and you're committing crimes and you're doing drugs that are, really crazy illegal, and you're just living this fucked up, wild, out of control life. Hey, do your thing, man. I'm not going to throw you a line and try to fish you out of that swamp. Do your thing. But I'm going to be over here doing mine. I'm going to be over here doing squats, doing push-ups. I'm going to be over there reading a book. I'm going to be on the other side of the fucking room from you. The other side of the world. It's surprising to see who's going to drop off. See what leaves will fall off that tree all by themselves. You don't need to shake them off. But it will happen. I wish it didn't have to, because I don't try to force my lifestyle on others. That's not one of the conditions of hanging out with me, is that you have to be just like me. But you have to be able to accept the fact that this is what I'm about now. This is what I do now. This is how I am. You have two choices. I'm either going to be like this on my daily discipline and on my program, and that's going to be my life, and I'm going to be living this till the day I die, or I could be that other person. I've already been that other person for so long, I'm sick of that motherfucker. That motherfucker's dead right now. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of being negative. I'm sick of being weak. I'm so goddamn tired of being a weakling. I'm tired of being around all the shit that weaklings are around, going through all the drama. I'm sick and tired of using vice to get myself to sleep. I'd like to be able to not have nightmares. I'd like to be able to be strong. I see strong people around me. I know it's possible. I see that shit and I want to aspire. I want to be that way. I'm like, man, I want to fucking have relationships like that. I'd like to have a mindset like that. I'd like to have a body like that. And here I am sitting here being a loser. Fuck that shit. I'm going to do something, and I'm going to use today as the fucking stepping off point. This is where the journey begins. Every day my journey begins again. If that is offensive, go fuck yourself up your ass. Go take a flying leap. Get the fuck away from me. I'm too dangerous to be around in that case. Because a real positive motherfucker is a powerful motherfucker. And weaklings recognize that shit right away. They're scared of true power. It's just been hard for me to understand over the years that this was going to happen. Nobody warned me about this. And I've had to learn to accept it. Every year, another couple leaves fall off. And I realize through their comments on social media or their little comments when we're hanging out, it makes it all makes sense. They drop off and I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So now it all makes sense. All those little snotty remarks that motherfucker was making about me, those weren't just jokes. I can take a joke. I can take self-deprecating humor. But you know when somebody is, they're just really expressing themselves through that shit. Sometimes it's not so obvious, but then when they drop off, you realize, okay, maybe they weren't necessarily hating on you, but your forward progress was threatening to them. It was too much, it was too strong of a mirror. It was showing them their weakness. People don't like that. Showing them where they should go. They don't like that. That's where those comments of, oh, you think you're better than me? That's where that shit comes from. That's that wounded bird. So all I can say is walk that path. Walk it alone if you have to. Spend every single day trying to be better, trying to be as strong as you can be. That's what it's all about. Thanks for watching.